Hey, it's Ray. Long time no see, but I'm back with my first review for you guys, and there will actually be a giveaway in this video, so make sure you stay tuned to listen to all the details and learn how to get your hands on one of these awesome products. So today's review is going to be on the product, and it's called a Paw Palette. And what the Paw Palette is, it's an innovative design that was designed primarily for makeup artists, but anybody can use it. It's really a no-brainer way to use this type of product. But what it is, it's a palette that straps to the back of your hand. Now some of you will probably be like, what's the purpose of that? Via YouTube, I know, if nowhere else you've seen it, but makeup artists and people in general will use the back of their hand as a mixing palette for foundations, concealers, pigments, whatever it may be. And the truth of the matter is, when you're doing it, and I fall suit for doing it on myself, but never for another person. I always use a mixing palette for doing makeup on my clients. It's dirty right now. This is primarily the mixing palette that I use. Very similar to Artist Mixing Palette, whereas it has a hole for you to hold it easily and you can mix your products on this surface. And there's no problem in using this. I've been using this for years, but the inconvenience of it is that you have to hold on to it, and it's you don't have any use of this hand if you're holding on to this. So the convenience of this palette, and this is one of the ones I have here, I'll show you the rest of them that I have throughout this review, is that it has a strap, and you literally just slide it on and it straps to the back of your hand, and you have this hand free. Like, I can hold products, I can drink my water, I can do some makeup if I needed to, but this hand is free. I now have both hands free. And the convenience of it strapping to the back of your hand is that you can be more sanitary. And a lot of people are like, well, I wash my hands. That's a big thing that the creator of this palette hears a lot of times. Well, I wash my hands before I do makeup on other people. It's still not sanitary. No matter how many times you wash your hands, they're sanitized. It's not, because your skin cells die all the time, consistently. It doesn't stop. Your skin cells die, and that's what creates dirt and what is making the back of your hand unsanitary to put on someone else's face. When I'm here at home doing my own personal makeup, if I'm putting my skin cells somewhere else on my face, it's not such a big deal. But it's gross. But it's gross. But it's gross. But it's gross to be putting your dead skin cells on someone else's face. So just don't do it. But it's gross. Just don't do it. How do you not do it? You use a palette. Sure, you can go out and get one of these, but why not use one of these where, hello, common sense. So, my pros on the Paw Palette. The convenience of it, it straps to the back of your hand. First pro, that's exactly what it is. That's what it's for. That's why it's a Paw Palette. This is my paw. This is my palette. You get it? Second pro is that it comes in various shapes. Here I have a heart. Here I have a set of lips. The OG Paw Palette is actually a square shape. It's a little bit smaller, but it's literally a square shape. I don't have an OG Paw Palette, but it's a square shape, and it comes in white. All the original palettes came in white originally, but she's expanding her colors, so now they have pink. I have a white heart here, and white lips here, and pink lips here. And then I have this big pink heart, and she's also recently come out with a new shape, which is a bow. I'm not sure if she's selling them yet, but there's going to be a bow, which kind of works better when it's strapped to your wrist. And she's come out with a new size heart, which is a lot smaller, because that's kind of one of the cons for me, is that the size. Like, I don't use the heart much because it's so big. Like, it's just kind of too big for me. I use my lips more often. That's what he said. But I use the lips more often. It's just kind of a more comfortable shape. It's a little bit smaller. It's a lot wider, but it's not as uncomfortable as the heart. But she came out with a smaller heart. So this is the mini heart, and this is the original heart shape. So you can see the size difference. And this is good for, everybody's hand sizes aren't the same. So this is good for people who have smaller hands. So There you go. So like, that's a more workable size for a heart for me personally. Another con for me would really be, and it's kind of like a nitpicky thing that's not really a big deal at all, is that, like, this is my pink palette, and I'll show you a white one too. So this piece right here that holds the strap on, there's a piece, an extra piece of acrylic. Like, this is acrylic as well. These palettes are made of acrylic, and this piece here is white, and the strap goes through there. Well, it's white on all the palettes. So it's a white one on my pink one, which is kind of like, you know, it's really nitpicky thing, because when it's strapped to the back of your hand, nobody's going to see that that little piece is white, you know, so it's not really a big deal, but it's kind of like when I'm looking at it, it's kind of like it looks out of place. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's not really a con, but it's kind of something that's like not a problem at all, but to me it's kind of like a eyebrow raiser. So when you get your Paw Palette, it comes in one of those like cheesecloth type bags with the tie, and they come with a piece of protective lining on it. I have it on this one, but I'm struggling getting it off. I don't know if you can see. I'll try to get closer. But there's this piece of protective lining, which if I had a color palette, you'd be able to see it more. But you can see it kind of peeling up there. So you get it, and it's nice and protected and sealed, and you just peel it off. You don't want to use it with this on there, because just don't do it. So the details of these, it has the piece that connects it in the back. All of them come with a black strap, and on the black strap is printed her website, which is crystalpowder.com, and this is laser printed onto the band here. The bands are adjustable via like these kind of like things you see on backpacks and stuff. So it's adjustable to different sizes, and then all of them have a little stud. Some of the studs are different, which is cute, but it's actually there to prevent the strap from coming loose. So I'll show you one. This is one here that doesn't have a stud. It also doesn't have the lasering, whatever. But with that, you know, my whole strap can come off like that. And so the stud is there to prevent that from happening ever. So that's a really nice detail that she later added on to the palette, is that you don't have to worry about the whole strap coming loose, because it has the stud there as a stopper. So that's pretty much it. That's my review for the Paw Palette. Every time I do makeup, including on myself, just sitting here at the table, you can see here, this is another one of my lip ones, and it's completely dirty. So the ease of cleaning it is literally just to spray it with alcohol, and I just take a towel, one of my makeup towels, and you just wipe it off. And it comes clean. So for the giveaway, I'm going to be giving away 3 Paw Palettes. So I'm going to be giving away a lip. I'm not sure what colors yet, but there will be a lip, there will be a heart, and there will be a mini heart in this giveaway. So, how do you win? How do you enter? What are the rules? What do you have to do? So, the first rule of the competition is going to be that you have to subscribe to my channel. Just clicky the button and subscribe. Second rule is you have to be subscribed to Crystal Powder Vision as well, and I will link her YouTube channel in the bottom bar. Third is that you have to like the Paw Palette page on Facebook, which I will also link in the bottom description box below. So those are the first 3 things you have to do. Subscribe here, subscribe to Crystal Powder Vision, and like Paw Palette on Facebook. The 4th thing you need to do is go to the Paw Palette page on Facebook and write a comment, you know, thank her, something, wish her happy birthday, whatever the case may be, you know, something related of the such. And at the bottom of your comment, sign it with your YouTube screen name. So like me, I would say, hey, I love your invention. And then I would sign it MizzSugarRae, so that I can make the connection to you being on Facebook to being on YouTube. Do that so I can check and make sure that you liked the Paw Palette page, because I need to know that you liked that page. So make sure you sign your Facebook comment with your YouTube screen name. Make sure that you do that. Next, you need to comment on this video and tell me what type of videos you want to see from me this year, whether it be reviews, more giveaways, tutorials, you know, what you want to see. Or comment on the Paw Palette, why you want one, why you think it's cool, why you think it's dumb, you know, what color you would want, if you got one, what new shape you would want to see. Anything related to either my channel or the Paw Palette itself, leave that in a comment below. So that's it. So, one more time really fast. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Crystal Powder Vision. Like the Paw Palette Facebook page. Comment on the Paw Palette Facebook page with your YouTube screen name, and comment on this video, something related to this video, and or what you want to see from me on this channel. So those are the rules. That's how you enter the giveaway. I'll pick 3 winners at random using random.org. So the first one, you'll get to pick whether you want a mini heart, a big lip, a mini heart, a big heart, or a lip. And then the second person, I will let you know that you won and which options you have left. And the third winner will get whichever palette is left over at the end. Most likely, I will be throwing in other little tidbits into each package. You know, like, you know, maybe a couple lip glosses, maybe a brush. Depending on what I pick up, you know, when the winner receives their package, they'll know what else they got besides their Paw Palette. And yeah, so that is all. That's how you enter this giveaway. I hope that you guys enter. As far as how long it'll run, today is the 12th, so 4 weeks from the 12th, there'll be a date in the description box after I figure out exactly what day 4 weeks is from now. So yeah, the contest will run for 4 weeks, so get your entries in. It's really easy to enter. It's going to take you less than 5 minutes to do so. No, this competition unfortunately is not going to be open internationally at this point in time. With you know, my finances, I can't afford to ship internationally, but you know, as my channel grows and whatnot, there will be a lot more giveaways, and eventually I will get to the point where I can ship internationally. So that's all for now, and I'll see you all next video. Bye.